apologize for the delay. Sorry about that, everybody. I'd like to call to order the meeting, the Borough of White Oak meeting of council, January 19th, 2026 at 7:39 p.m. Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Councilman Kim Backus.
Here.
Councilwoman Schwartz.
Yeah. Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Mayor Martin.
Here.
Councilman Dinko.
Here.
Councilwoman DePaula.
Present.
Councilwoman Sheridan.
Here.
And Councilwoman Sultanos.
Here.
We have a
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to approve the minutes from December 8th, 2025, council workshop meeting, December 15th, 2025, council meeting, and December 30th, 2025, special meeting of council.
Second.
A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Executive session with Ashley? I'm sorry. A question on the motion? Sorry.
It's just fast, it's okay.
Passed. Sorry.
Thank you, Mrs. President. We had an executive session this evening. We discussed a personnel matter, litigation, and there was also legal advice provided.
Okay. Public comment under the Pennsylvania Sunshine Act, 65 PA, CS 710.1, public participation. The Borough of White Oak will provide an opportunity for residents and taxpayers of the borough to make public comments. Comments are limited to 3 minutes. We have one. Mr. Dave Priest. If you could state your name and address.
Hi, I'm Dave Priest, 142 Carmela Drive. I'd like to make some comments this evening about the gate at the Heritage Park Complex. My wife and I have lived there. Our home is at the entrance of the park. We've lived there for 33 years. For me, I call this gate revision 3. This is the third time I've seen an attempt at trying to secure the park with a manual gate. And I can tell you the first 2 attempts failed. We had, over the years, many instances that it would not get opened in time. It would go for days and never be closed, so on and so forth. It got to the point it was actually taken down, and it was used in another part of the park, so the gate no longer existed. We now have revision 3, which is a cable. And I can tell you, I don't know the date when it was put back up and so on, but there's been dozens of times. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, noon, 12:30, still not open. People knock on our door and ask us who do they could call and complain to. I tell them just call the borough. We've had the library not able to make deliveries to the library. And again, we're relying on someone to come and do this twice a day, 365 days a year. And I'm sure if it's the police, they have better things to do than this. And this, in my opinion, is we're going backwards. We're considering going back to a manual gate that requires that twice a day, 365 days a year, when the technology is there. We should have cameras. We all have cameras. Cameras are inexpensive. Cameras work. Cameras allow you to catch and prosecute people that are doing things they shouldn't do in the park. And I can tell you the small vandalism items, like the graffiti and trash cans get knocked over and all that, isn't coming from people that drive into the park. They walk right down from Heritage Park Apartments. And in 33 years, we've seen drastic changes in the residency there. There are definitely different residency requirements that have laxed from what they were when those were built. So that gate's not going to stop anyone from just walking onto the property and vandalizing. I know we've had some incidents with vehicles driving on the grass, so on and so forth. A camera is going to catch that. A camera is going to give the police a tool. We can actually do something about it. Camera has other benefits. Camera can see a child predator come into a park, come into a public swimming pool. Again, it's a tool. 2026, we should be thinking of things like this versus going back to putting up the old farm gate again. And I just wanted to give that opinion. Hopefully it's not too late. This probably should have been 2 weeks ago during the workshop meeting, but I missed it. And just hope you'll take that into consideration. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other public comment? Just now moving on to the president's report. I'd like to make a motion to appoint the following personnel to the collective positions as presented. Joelle Harbert to serve as the chair of the vacancy board for a term of 1 year until 12 of 2026. Joseph Hoffman to serve on the Civil Service Commission for a 6-year term until 12 of 2031. Robert Boyle to serve on the Civil Service Commission as an alternate number 2 for a 6-year term until 12 of 2031. Helen Strategas to serve on the Planning Commission for a 4-year term until 12 of 2029. And David Priest to serve on the Zoning Hearing Board for a 3-year term until 12 of 2028.
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Also, we have several openings as alternates on the Planning Commission, Zoning Hearing Board, along with board members on the Building Code of Appeals Board, and also the Recreation Committee. If anyone is interested in serving in these capacities, please send a letter of interest and a resume to the Borough office. And that concludes my report. Next would be the mayor's report.
Thank you, Ms. President.
That sounds weird, right? Sorry.
Police activity for December 2025. 20 alarm calls, both business and residents, 4 warrant arrests, 36 total traffic stops, 4 traffic citations issued, 17 vehicle accidents, 6 domestic related incidents, 4 welfare checks, 3 animal complaints, 11 total criminal arrests, including warrants, 1 simple assault, 1 DUI, 1 public drunkenness, 1 disorderly conduct, 1 hit and run, 1 criminal mischief, 1 criminal trespass, and 1 harassment. Total report is 201. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Anna. Next for the standing committee reports. Finance, Mr. Chuck Davis.
Thank you, Lori. Treasurer's report will be available at the Borough office during regular business hours. That is a form of motion.
Motion to approve it. Have a motion to approve?
Yes.
Second?
Second.
All those or questions on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Have a motion to approve the check register for the month of December, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 52340 to 52473, totaling $852,245.60.
Motion on the floor.
Motion on the floor?
That's a motion.
Second.
Second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And a motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of December. From liquid fuels to general fund, $9,169.70. Solid waste to general fund, $69,688.10. Post-retirement to general fund, $5,512.54. Solid waste to general fund, $60,000. General fund to the capital fund, $200,000. General fund to post-retirement, $125,327. Total transfers, $469,697.34. That is a form of motion.
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have a motion to authorize advertising a White Oak salary ordinance for 2026.
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Does anybody have a need to reopen the budget? If you do,
I wish I had better information as I sit here right now. I think there potentially needs to be a line item revision to whatever line item covers auditing. But I don't know what that number is sitting here today. So I want to reopen it, but
If you want to reopen it, then you have the authority to make a motion. It's on here. We've given proper public
okay.
notice.
I move to reopen the budget to ensure that the proper money is allocated to cover our third-party audit for 2025.
So we have a motion,
Motion
on the floor.
Do I have a second?
second.
Questions on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
No.
Okay, roll call.
Councilman Backus,
No.
Councilwoman Quartz,
No.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Dinkfeld,
Yes.
Councilwoman DePaula,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sheridan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sartorius.
Yes.
You have 5-2 to open the budget.
Yes.
I have a motion to advertise the amended 2026 budget.
Second.
All those in favor?
Question.
I'm sorry, question on the motion? All those in favor?
Aye.
No.
Roll call?
Councilman Backus,
No.
Councilwoman Quartz,
Yes.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Dinkfeld,
Yes.
Councilwoman DePaula,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sheridan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sarah Thomas,
Yes.
5-2. Your vote.
6-1.
I think it's 6-1, Marion, to clear for the minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I have a motion to advertise the 2026 tax levy ordinance, if necessary, as a result of reopening the 2026 budget.
That's a motion.
So move.
Second.
Any questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Just want to announce the amended 2026 budget and tax levy ordinance will be advertised prior to adoption on or before February 15, 2026. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Chuck. Next, Health, Environment, Cable, and Technology with Janice Quartz.
Thank you. We have two events coming up. The Electronics and Household Hazardous Waste Collection Drop-Off Program is Wednesday, April 22nd from 9 to 1 at the Borough Building. And the White Oak Cleanup Day is scheduled for Saturday, April 25th from 10 to 1 at Heritage Hill Park. And we will post more details on that in the near future. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Jan. Parks and Recreation, Amy Soterianis. Madam Correct.
Thank you.
Good job, Lori.
We are proud to announce we received correspondence on behalf of Birdtown, Pennsylvania, the Audubon Society of Western Pennsylvania, and the Pennsylvania Audubon Council that we were accepted into the Birdtown program. We are the 99th Birdtown community in the program. Parks and Recreation Committee met last week to discuss the upcoming events. The White Oak Recreation Committee Spring Craft Show, which is Saturday, March 14th from 10 to 3. The Easter Egg Hunt, Saturday, April 4th from 10 to 12. We also discussed the upcoming White Oak Community Day, potential bans for the event, and several other potential events coming up in the 2026 year. The Veterans Memorial Project, the Buy a Brick campaign to support the development of the memorial. A 4x8 red brick is $100. An 8x8 red brick is $150. And a 4x4-inch replica coaster is $15. You can go to the Borough website for more details and ordering instructions. Community Day preparation, motion to enter into an agreement with Pyrotechnico Fireworks, Inc. for a fireworks display at Community Day in an amount of $12,000 and to authorize the Borough Manager to execute the agreement on behalf of the Borough.
Motion on the floor. Do we have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
We have a motion to authorize the Council Parks and Recreation Committee to book a band for Community Day in an amount not to exceed $3,000 and authorize the Borough Manager to execute the agreement.
Motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. And now the senior citizen, White Oak Senior Citizens, Mr. Pimbakis.
Okay, thank you, Lori. Last Wednesday, we had a meeting with Speaker Dr. Max Keeson. Yoga continues on Mondays and Wednesdays. Our general exercise class started last Tuesday for 8 sessions. That's on Tuesdays at 2:30. Our cardio drumming starts tomorrow for 10 sessions. That is also on Tuesdays at 1 o'clock. There will be no walk-ins accepted. It's already filled at 50. The full schedule of 2026 events are on the Facebook page. That's White Oak Seniors Activities. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, George. White Oak Athletic Association updates. White Oak Athletic Association has been taking. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought for a minute. They've had the signups for registration for baseball and for softball. Also, basketball is in full go again. They are preparing for on February 21st for their annual Cash Bash, which they are still looking for donations if anybody would be interested. You can contact the White Oak Athletic Association website, or if you contact the borough, and we can inform you on who you can contact about that, or myself. And that would be all. Next is planning and zoning and codes with Miss Amanda DePaulis.
Thank you, President Schroeder. The Code Enforcement Department reports for November 2025 and December 2025 have been submitted and are available at the Borough Building during normal business hours for inspection. In addition to that, I wanted to make an announcement that we recently found out that we got a grant from Local Government Academy, LGA, for a summer intern for our Code Enforcement Department. So I think it's been some time since we've had a summer intern, but we're excited to have one this year in a space where we really need some extra help. So
That's great.
that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Amanda. Public Safety, Brian Dingfeld.
Thank you, President Schroeder. I have a motion to enter into an agreement with Lexipol LLC in the amount of $22,737.20 to subscribe to their policy management platform on behalf of our police department and authorize the borough manager to sign on behalf of the borough.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I have a second motion to enter into an agreement with Viper AI LLC in the amount of $6,553.75 for the Cameron license plate readers located at Route 48 in Lincoln Way and at the intersection of State Street and Lincoln Way on behalf of our police department, and to authorize the borough manager to sign on behalf of the borough.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay.
Roll call.
Councilman Kambakis,
Aye.
Councilwoman Courts,
Aye.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Dinkfeld,
Yes.
Councilwoman DePaula,
Nay.
Councilwoman Sheridan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Soterianis.
Yes.
You have 6-1.
Motion passed. Thank you. Is that all, Brian?
That might conclude my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Next, Public Works and Grounds with George Kambakis.
Okay, thank you, Lori. Last week, we had a meeting and I discussed with Amy Satirianis. I got her up to speed with our past events and current issues. The entire report, maintenance report for December, is available for viewing during normal business hours. The highlights of that report, which totaled over 1,000 hours. Snow removal was almost half at 425 hours, and I want to go on record as saying that they did an outstanding job. They spent 104 hours repairing our trucks and equipment, and they spent 81 hours replacing our catch basin. And that concludes my report.
George, we have enough salt. Everybody else is running into salt problems. We good on salt?
The answer is yes. And I want to table the motion to purchase a gate for the entrance of Heritage Hill Park from North American Fence in the amount of $2,750 and not to authorize the borough manager to sign the quote on behalf of our borough. It needs more to study. There are other options as Mr. Priest stated, although we do recognize that there is a security issue at the park.
Second.
So you have a motion to
Motion
table on the floor and a second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Now that concludes my report. Thanks, sir.
Next would be personnel, and that would be with me. I have a motion to approve a 2-year employment agreement for John Palio, Borough Manager, and authorize the execution of the agreement.
So move.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Opposed.
Roll call.
Councilman Kambakis,
Aye.
Councilwoman Courts,
Yes.
Councilman Davis,
Yes.
Councilman Dinkfeld,
No.
Councilwoman DePaula,
Yes.
Councilwoman Sheridan,
Yes.
Councilwoman Soterianis.
Yes.
You have 6-2. No,
6-1.
6-1.
Motion passed. I also have the appointments to positions that I'd like to go over. For Borough Secretary, John Palio. Borough Treasurer, John Palio. RTKR Officer, John Palio. Police Department, RTKR Officer, Chief Jason Binder. Engineer, Penn ENR. Solicitor, Ashley Pachowski, Esquire Tucker in Orangeburg, PC. Also for the appointments, White Oak EMS Council Representative would be myself, Lori Sheridan. Still Rivers COG, Brian Diekfeld, Delegate. Amy Soterianis, Alternate. White Oak Athletic Association Representatives to the Board, Lori Sheridan, Delegate. George Pambakis, Alternate number 1. Amy Soterianis, Alternate number 2. Library Board, Ina Martin, Delegate. Janice Courts, Alternate. Elam Boroughs Association, Lori Sheridan, Delegate. Ina Martin, Alternate. Tricog Land Bank, Brian Dinkfeld, Delegate. George Pambakis, Alternate. And then
We'll do this resolution.
okay. Okay, and also the council member committee list. For finance, the chair of finance, Chuck Davis, then Amanda DePaulis and George Pambakis. Health, environment, cable, and technology. Chair would be Janice Courts, along with Chuck Davis and Amanda DePaulis. Personnel, chair would be Lori Sheridan, along with Amanda DePaulis and Janice Courts. Parks and Recreation, Chair Amy Soterianis, along with Janice Courts and George Pambakis. Public Works and Grounds, Chair George Pambakis, along with Brian Dinkfeld and Amy Soterianis. Planning, Zoning, and Codes, Chair Amanda DePaulis, along with Chuck Davis and Brian Dinkfeld. Public Safety, the Chair Brian Dinkfeld, along with Lori Sheridan and Amy Soterianis. And that concludes my report. But Amy, I just want to let you know, I said your last name a million times to make sure because I knew I have to read it so many times. That concludes my report. And now with the tax collector's report, that would be, I have a motion to accept the tax collector's reports and pay the commissions and fees due to December 2025.
Due for December 2025.
I'm sorry, due for December 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report.
Thank you, President Schroeder. The borough previously received a $35,000 grant to demolish 4 properties in the borough and recently received the asbestos surveys, and a contract is forthcoming from the county. The borough officially accepted a $105,000 grant from the county for a GED TF grant, and the contract is forthcoming from the county for that project also. And that concludes my report.
Thank you. Solicitors report?
Do you want me to do a motion to accept?
I'm sorry, a motion to accept the engineers report. Sorry about that.
So moved. Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Solicitors report with Miss Ashley Pachowski.
Thank you, President Schroeder. I do not have a report this evening, but we do have quite a few resolutions to approve. So with your permission, I'll go right straight into that. First, for council's consideration, we have Resolution 2026-01, Resolution of Council of the Borough of White Oak appointing a representative and alternates to the Allegheny County Southeast Tax Collection Committee. And President Schroeder, do you want to clarify who that will be?
Yes. Thank you. Allegheny County Southeast Tax Collection Committee. Delegate John Palio. Alternate 1, Janice Courts. Alternate 2, Lori Sheridan.
So we need a motion to approve a resolution 2026-01.
So moved. Second.
Second. Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Next, we have Resolution 2026-02, Resolution of Council of the Borough of White Oak, appointing a representative and alternate to the South Hills Area Council of Governments, also known as SHACOG's, Franchising Authority Board. And Councilwoman, or President Sherrider, would you be able to state who those folks are?
Yes. Delegate Jan Quartz and alternate Amanda DePaulis.
Can we have a motion to approve Resolution 2026-02?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Next, we have Resolution 2026-03, Resolution of the Council of Borough of White Oak appointing a representative and alternate to the South Hills Area Council of Governments, SHACOG's Joint Rate Review Board. And can we read who those folks are?
Yes. Jan Quartz, delegate, and Amanda DePaulis, alternate.
Can we get a motion to approve Resolution 2026-03?
Second?
Yeah, you
No,
can.
no,
We need another
motion to second.
Second.
Questions.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Next, we have Resolution 2026-04. It's a resolution of the Council of the Borough of White Oak authorizing the appropriate signatories as President, Vice President, President Pro Tem, Chair of Finance Committee, and Borough Manager on our first Commonwealth Bank accounts as presented.
Motion.
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
We have Resolution 2026-05, Resolution of Council of the Borough of White Oak authorizing the appropriate signatories as President, Vice President, President Pro Tem, Chair of Finance Committee, and Borough Manager on our PNC bank accounts
So
as
moved.
presented.
Second? Do we have a second?
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
We have Resolution 2026-06. It's to approve the acquisition and subsequent disposition of numerous parcels of vacant property known as block and lot number 551-B as in boy -318 would be in accordance with the comprehensive plan of the municipality, and this is in cooperation with the Allegheny County Redevelopment Authority through the Vacant Property Recovery Program.
So moved.
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
We have Resolution 2026-07. It's a resolution to approve the acquisition and subsequent disposition of numerous parcels of vacant property known as block and lot number 550-R-77, and it would be in accordance with the comprehensive plan of the municipality with cooperation with the Allegheny County Redevelopment Authority and Vacant Property Recovery Program.
So moved.
Second.
Questions on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business?
I'm not sure if it's new business or old business, but per my earlier comment about the line item in the budget, I think I was referring to 402-310, which the approved amount previously was set to $12,000.
Okay. Do we have any old business?
No, there's no solicitor's report. No, there's no whole business.
The old business? Have a couple announcements. Meetings will be held at the Borough Building and are open to the public. February 9th, 2026, 6:45 p.m. Council Workshop Meeting. February 16th, 2026, 6:45 p.m. Council Workshop Meeting. 7:30 p.m. Council Meeting. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
So moved.
Second.